Hey guys, it's Sunday, so I'm here, and I made an intro. Somebody on Formspring requested an intro for Seven Awesome Lesbians, and I'm gonna try it out today and tell me what you think. So here it goes. Hey guys, Seven Awesome Lesbians here. It's Sunday. So yeah, comment below or on Formspring and tell me what you think of it. So anyway, I chose this week's topic, and the first one that I chose was kind of hard, but I still want to do it, so I chose two, and they can, everybody else can like choose which one they want to do. So the first one is, have you ever turned anybody gay? And if so, how you like turn somebody gay? I haven't, so I'm not going to do that one. But I wanted to hear what other people had to say about that. So the other one that I'm going to do is, have you ever helped anybody come out? And you know, talk about it. So I have helped people come out, not to their parents, but like to everybody else, like in school. No names or anything, but she was like having a lot of difficulty coming out as bisexual to her friends, and I was like, you know what? If they don't accept you as bisexual, then they're not your friends. So I think that, you're in high school now, you should come out to them. And if they don't like it, then screw them. Find new friends. And, I'll always be here for you. And she finally did. And it went fine. And her friends were like, oh, sweetie, we know. It's kind of obvious. We still love you, blah, blah, blah. So I don't think that anybody should pressure their friends into coming out because honestly, it is their choice. If they don't want to come out, and they won't tell you why, then leave it at that. Maybe it's a personal thing. Maybe they just they're not ready yet. I mean, I think it's really up to the person. So, yeah, but if you think that they should, then talk to them and maybe they'll come out and everything will be fine. And it is hard to convince somebody to come out, especially to friends. To family, it's different, but it's like a whole other story. But to friends, if they don't accept you for who you are, then they're not your friends, and you shouldn't even bother with them anymore. That's why I think that it's a good idea to come out to your friends before your family, because I know that this is weird. People think that it should be the other way around, but I think that you should come out to your friends first, because then if your family doesn't accept it, then you have accepting friends that will be there for you, you know? Um, so yeah, that's all for the topic. For question. Somebody suggested this on Formspring, and I was like, oh my god, I have like so many of these. It'll be hard to pick one, but I really want to do this. So the question is, what's your coolest scar story? So I'm one of those people that is not a klutz, is not clumsy. I don't like trip over myself, or I mean, like I am very neat. I'm very cautious, but I end up getting hurt a lot. It might have to do with the fact that like I rock climb and I dance and things like that. So that causes a lot of injuries, both of those sports. But yeah. So I would have to say I have two like big scars. The first one, it's on my finger. My brother slammed my finger in a door, a dressing room door at the Gap in Philadelphia when I was 5. All I remember is a lot of blood and a lot of crying, and that my brother, as an apology gift, gave me a Barbie. I remember that. I don't have the Barbie anymore. Sorry, Max. But yeah. So that is, I mean, like it's a finger. I broke my finger, whatever. But the other one, it's a really cool scar because it's disformed. Most people are probably like, "Ew, Sarah, that's disgusting," but I'm like, "That's so cool." I was rock climbing in Colorado over the summer, and I think it was 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago when this happened, and I was rock climbing on red rocks, and when they're red rocks, they crumble easily, but I was not aware of that. My brother was climbing too, and he was further up than me, but he knew not to climb on the red rocks, so he wasn't, but I was. So I'm, pretty far up, and the rocks crumble underneath me. And I'm like, oh my God, and I'm falling. And there was like, that space, and then there was a ledge. And it was just like this, whatever million yard drop. And so I was like, holy crap, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. And my brother jumps onto the ground and catches me. And it was like the most amazing moment ever. Like, my brother saved my life. I love you, Max. You saved my life. But I got a scar from this because as I was falling, a piece of rock ran into my leg as it was falling, and as I was falling, we were both falling, me and the rock. Sorry, I don't know why I found that funny. I just did. So yeah, and it hit my leg really hard, and we're like out in the middle of nowhere. So my dad has to carry me all the way back to where we were staying and get it all fixed up. But because it was on rock, like rock, dirty, disgusting, grimy, little flecks of rock, I mean, you can't get all of that out, even with like a bottle of antiseptic. So, I have this scar. It's like, hold on, a minute. It's right there. You can probably kind of see it. Part of it's white and part of it's brown because of the fact that it's deformed and it's raised, and because most scars go in, but this scar is raised. I'm telling you too much about my scar. I just have fun with that story because I like saying that my brother saved my life because he's just that cool. So anyway, this is probably the longest video I've ever made. It's leaning towards 8 minutes, so I'm gonna sign off now. See you guys next week. Hope you all had a great week, and we'll have a great week this week. Bye bye.